Good day and welcome to another edition of Citizens Movement Radio News. Today is Tuesday, 17 June 2025. I'm Bernard Stele, ready to bring you the latest news and updates. Here are today's headlines on Citizens Movement Radio News. Mnangagwa meets his mess in hospitals. Another corruption scandal in the health sector exposed. Mnangagwa's hospital visit meant to justify corruption, says Gondongwe. Now let's delve into the detailed stories. Following a public outcry over collapse in hospitals, ZANU-PF dictator Emmerson Mnangagwa was finally moved and visited Parenyatwa Group of Hospitals and Salim Gabe Hospital. Opposition MP for Mbizo, Honorable Koban Madzivanyika, said it is regrettable that it took Mnangagwa 8 years since he came to power to finally visit the country's biggest hospitals in order to have a correct picture of the country's healthcare system. Madzivanyika also said public officials, including the president, must seek medication from the country's public hospitals instead of foreign countries. Let's hear him explain more.
It is sad, it is upset, it is regrettable to note that President Mnangagwa has visited Parenyatwa Hospital, which is the largest hospital in this country, for the first time since he assumed power 8 years ago in 2017. This is a clear indication that the president is not interested, the president is not concerned about improving the healthcare delivery system in this country. The president, alongside his cabinet, has also failed fundamentally to make proper disbursements and disbursements which are enough to ensure that the country's health delivery system is improved. If you look at the buildings themselves, they are in a mess. They coming to hospital equipment. There are no X-ray machines. There are no ventilators. There are no CT scanners. There are no hospital beds. There are no surgical gloves. There are no even thermometers. And that situation is so regrettable in the 21st century. You will also find that the majority of ministers and MPs, when they get sick, they do not seek treatment from this country. They get treatment in other countries, such as South Africa, such as India and China, at the expense of the taxpayers. To make matters worse, you will find that countries such as Sudan, countries such as Yemen, who are inflicted by war and who are facing a serious humanitarian crisis, their president frequently visit healthcare institutions and actually prioritize them so that the people get assistance in real time, unlike our circumstances. So, by and large, the visit by the president to me is just a first favor. He is not concerned about improving the healthcare delivery system in this country.
Another corruption scandal involving a South African company linked to Wicknell Chivayo has been exposed. The company, which has been named as TTM Global Medical Exports Private Limited, is at the center of a more than $400 million tender scandal to supply cancer treatment machines in public hospitals. The documents linked to social media shows that the company has already secured a 4-year with the government without going through the normal tender processes. Meanwhile, opposition official Sam Gondongwe said Mnangagwa's visit to referral hospitals in Harare yesterday is meant to justify the corruption deals that will follow, including the already known TTM Global Medical Exports. Gondongwe said Mnangagwa will use another presidential scheme to loot the taxpayers' money under the guise of procurement of medicines and rehabilitation of hospitals. Gondongwe said.
Mr. Mnangagwa's visit to referral hospitals in Harare yesterday is meant to justify corruption deals that are already in motion. Mnangagwa will use another presidential scheme to loot the taxpayers' money under the pretense and guise of procurement of medicines and rehabilitation of hospitals. We have seen that there is a company, a South African company linked to Wikno Chivayo, which has already been given the tender to supply cancer machines, to supply machines at hospitals. And this TTM Global Medical Export Company is Chivayo's baby, and he has been given the tender without going through a proper and formal tender procedures. And Mnangagwa visits to hospitals so that when this thing starts moving, people will say the president visited the hospitals, so he saw the need for rehabilitation of hospitals and procurement of medicines and machines. Yet it's another ploy to use a presidential scheme yet again to siphon funds and money from this nation, from the coffers of the nation, into the corrupt individuals' pockets. So we really need the law to take its course. We really need the tender procedures to be followed, not this thing of people being given tenders because of their political affiliations and because of the way they act in the nation by protecting the corrupt individuals and siding with the 2030 mantra. So we really need to revisit our laws and make sure that Zimbabwe abide by our constitution, abide by our rules and regulations when it comes to tendering. Not this thing of presidential schemes everywhere. We really need new leaders because we are going to end up having monopoly in every sector of the economy. The monopoly of Chivayo, Tagwirei and Mnangagwa taking over everything that belongs to all Zimbabweans. This is the moment that new leaders should come and make sure our nation is alive again.
University of Zimbabwe lecturers coalescing under the Association of University Teachers, AUT, have raised alarm about the ongoing education scandal at the tertiary institution. The association warned that standards at the tertiary institution are dropping as the administration is proceeding with exams despite unfinished modules due to strikes. Trade unionist Miaradzi Masiwa said the government must find a lasting solution to the standoff between lecturers and the administration for normalcy to return to UZ. Let's hear Masiwa speaking.
Indeed, the government must come to table and engage the crying workers and engage the lecturers who have got genuine issues of welfare, issues of salaries. They have been working without proper payment, without proper working conditions for a long time. They have been treated like slave people. They have been ignored for a long time. And it's high time that the government comes to table and engage these lecturers in good faith. You see, we can't live with a tradition of trying to ignore every worker who raises a voice, every worker who raises a concern, and we try to ignore, or we try to continue with life as if nothing is going on. You know, the crisis in education cannot be ignored forever. This crisis will eventually compromise academic integrity in our nation. The long-term effect or consequence of this is the declining standard. You know, University of Zimbabwe has been highly ranked in Africa and in the world at large. But with these strikes and job actions at the University of Zimbabwe, we will see the decline in the ranking of the University of Zimbabwe, we will see long-term consequences in the future academic and professional prospects of these students, of these learners who are proceeding to write examinations without finishing their modules. It compromises everything. It compromises our future. It compromises the future of this generation at the University of Zimbabwe. And to this end, we appeal to the government to genuinely engage these lecturers at the University of Zimbabwe. We appeal to the administrators to come to the table and negotiate and find a long-term solution to these problems as soon as possible.
Journalist Blessed Mhlanga was back in court today for commencement of trial in a case where he is being jointly charged with his employer, HSTV. Mhlanga, who spent 73 days in pre-trial detention, is facing trumped-up charges of transmitting messages with intent to cause public violence, following his interviews with all veteran comrade Blessed Geza. The prosecution of Mhlanga has been condemned by the opposition and human rights organizations as an attack on media freedoms. The eviction of black local farmers, including more veterans from Springs Farm and Starham Farm in Goromonzi, is all but sealed as local government minister Daniel Garwe recently issued a letter confirming takeover of the farms by Emmerson Mnangagwa's ally Billy Rattenberg. Rattenberg is getting the land as compensation after failing to remove ZANU-PF supporters in Aspindale Park in Harare. Curiously, Rattenberg owns vast tracts of land in other parts of the country, including in Mwenezi and Chipinge. The widow and family of the late Blessed Believe Juruvenge, who died at the hands of a ZRP officer, Prince Ndababi at Rua Police Station, are dragging Police Commissioner General Stephen Matanga and Home Affairs Minister Kazembe for causing death. Through Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights, ZLHR, Juruvenge's family are suing the police boss and Home Affairs Minister for causing death of their relative. The family also want the police to pay compensation to them for the heinous crime. Meanwhile, the killer Cope Ndabambi, who is on the run, is yet to be arrested. In a daring move, armed robbers reportedly attacked the business owned by former Warriors manager Rafik Adam and got away with $500,000. The robbers reportedly attacked his shop at corner Cameroon Street and Albion Street in downtown Harare. Cases of armed robberies are on the rise in the country, with some rogue members of security forces involved. Back to our top stories. We spoke to citizens to hear their thoughts on the corruption that has been exposed soon after Mr. Mnangagwa visited hospitals, and we asked them what citizens should do to stop this ongoing corruption under Mnangagwa's administration. Now let's take a look at our sports news.
I am Langton Mwanaka, an ex-political prisoner. As citizens of Zimbabwe, we should play our role to stop corruption in health delivery. There are several steps, including demanding transparency, that is, advocating for transparent public procurement processes in the health sector, ensuring open and fair bidding processes. As citizens, we must stay informed, stay up to date on health sector developments and corruption cases using credible sources like Citizens Movement Radio, CMR. We must hold Mnangagwa accountable by demanding accountability from his officials and health sector leaders, pushing for effective implementation of anti-corruption strategies. As responsible citizens, we must participate in public discourse, whereby we engage in public discussions and debates on corruption in the health sector, promoting a culture of integrity and transparency. The only solution for these country's problems is the new coming government under the leadership of the People's President, Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Thank you.
Maswera sei vana veZimbabwe, maswera sei panguva dzino dzemasikati ano. Ndakutenda Citizen Movement Radio nemukana wawatipa tichikurukura maringe necorruption iri munyika yeZimbabwe kana kuti yadzika midzi muZimbabwe. Chandinoda kuti titaure pazuva ranhasi kuvana veZimbabwe, tinongoda kutauridzana kuti vana veZimbabwe, nyika yedu yadzika midzi necorruption. Nyika yedu yaurayiwa nekuda kwecorruption. Nyika yedu haizi kuenderera mberi, asi nyika yedu iri kufa takatarisa. I remember vana vemuSouth Africa musi wa16 June, I think 2 days back, vachicelebrate that day. Vakabuda vana veZimbabwe vekuSoweto, vakabuda vakademonstrate against apartheid yemuno muSouth Africa, but vakakunda nekuda kwekubatana. Asi chinongonipa munongedzo kuvana veZimbabwe kuti vana veZimbabwe tikatadza kubatana, nyika yedu yeZimbabwe hainake. Tikatadza kubatana, nyika yedu yeZimbabwe haifi yakaita development. Just have a look at chaos iri Parare Hospital, Parenyata Hospital, Upilo Hospital, Mutare Hospital, Masvingo General Hospital. All over Zimbabwe, my main hospitals are under government. Hakuna medication iriko iri kupuwa vana vemuZimbabwe. Vana vemuZimbabwe, they just go there and they sleep sometimes on the floor without even any medication. But Zimbabweans, we are celebrating zvinhu zvakadaro tichitarisa nemaziso edu. Look, corruption. Mnangagwa visit Parenyata Hospital, I think it was yesterday. Mese makaona kuti things are not going well in our hospitals. Tinowane pi mushonga chaicha muhospital hamuna. Saka tukuti vana veZimbabwe ngatiedzei kubatana tiite chinhu chiri pamwe chete. And I was disappointed with one of the ministers wesport, I think it was last week, akataura kuti ZANU-PF ichatonga kusvika madhongi amera nyanga. Unoona kuti ndo kumbunyikidzwa kwekodzero dzevanhu, pokuti how can a minister anobuda papublic achitaura kuti tichatonga kusvika madhongi amera nyanga? And what I know, according to Zimbabwe's constitution, if you are a member of parliament, you have to be elected by the people. If you are a president, you have to be elected by the people. If you are a councillor, you have to be elected by the people. But kana muchuya makuti mimi tichatonga kusvika madhongi amera nyanga isoto yekuti hamuna zvamunotita vana veZimbabwe. Nyika ino belongs to us. So which means nyika yeZimbabwe iri maoko military. It's not about ZANU-PF iri kutonga. Just imagine kuti MP anobva kumauto, MP anobva kupolice, MP anobva kuma individuals. So which means nyika yedu isisi iri kutongwa nearmy ndiyo iri kutonga nyika. Asi vana veZimbabwe tikazvifunga kungoti nhasi unoyu ngatipindei murodhi wabereki nyika yedu inonaka. But the ball is in our hand as the Zimbabwean citizens. Let's stand up against corruption. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Masikati akanaka muri yeZimbabwe, masikati akanaka. Tine mufaro mukuru kusangana neveCitizen Movement Radio vachinzwawo mashoko kubva kumaCitizen. Vana veZimbabwe vadai kutambudzika neutongi hweZANU-PF. Zvinonyadzisa chose kuti mutungamiri wenyika anoenda kumahospitari kusina kana chiriko kana mushonga kana chii kana jekiseni kana panadol chairo achiti ndiri kuvhisita ikoko, asi chaari kuvhisitira chacho isu hatina chetiri kuona chinoshanduka. Ende zvakadaro saizvozvo, even maministers ake haana basa raari kuita kunze kwecorruption, vachitora maresources enyika vachishandisa pachezvavo pachiZANU-PF chavo ichocho. Saka zviripo ndezvekuti isu sevana veZimbabwe tinofanirwa kusumuka timire tichitaura nenzwi rimwe chete, tiri pamwe chete sevana veZimbabwe kuti timise corruption yakaita seiyo iri kuitwa neZANU-PF naMnangagwa. Hazvina zvazvinotibatsira senyika kuti tinge tichiramba takanyarara asi tichitsikirirwa tichingotsira kuti ndokuti ndiye Mnangagwa ari kutonga neZANU-PF. Yakazvisi zvichirizvo vana vezimbabwe ngatisumukei tise musoro pamwe chete tibatane timise uoro hwese hurikuitika uku zvese zviri kuitika izvi akuda kuti tiise musoro pamwe chete tikwanise kumisa uori ihwohwo tikwanise kumisa utongi hweZANU PF nokuti tikasadaro hapana kwatinoenda senyika. Tinokumbirisa ngatibatsiranei tise musoro pamwe chete tiite chinhu chimwe chete sevana vezimbabwe. Corruption yadzika mukati menyika ineyi, hapana chiri kushanda mukati menyika ineyi, hakuna kana one. Kubva zvavakaba election ya 2023 August hapana chavari kuita kunze kwekuluta upfumi hwenyika nekuparadza zvese zvanga zviriko. Ende mukatarisa kuti iyo ZANU PF ndo iri kukonzera kuti vanhu vachifa, ndo inotouraya vanhu, because kana usingaisi mishonga kuzvipatara vanhu vachifanirwa kunge vachiwana mishonga kuzvipatara, asi ivo vasingaisi vari bhizi kuluta maresources enyika vachidya pachavo kuita matumbu kudaro. Hazvitibatsiri vana veZimbabwe. Ngatibatsiranei tise musoro pamwe chete tiite mukombera pamwe chima chemuzukuru tizare migwagwa umu timise corruption yeZANU. Ndatenda.
In Club World Cup matches played on Monday, African representatives Esperance Tunis lost 2-0 to Brazilian side Flamengo. Boca Juniors played a 2-2 draw against Benfica. Chelsea beat Los Angeles FC 2-0. In today's fixtures, River Plate play Urawa Red Diamonds, Monterrey clash with Inter Milan, Fluminense take on Borussia Dortmund, and Divine Lunga's Mamelodi Sundowns play Ulsan HD of South Korea. To conclude our Citizens Movement Radio News, here are the headlines once more. Mnangagwa meets its mess in hospitals. Another corruption scandal in the health sector exposed. Mnangagwa's hospitals visit meant to justify corruption, says Gondongwe. The news on CMR English. I'm Bernard Chele, me and the whole team wishes you all a good night.